welcome back. If you're new, I'm Lauren.
And I'm Amanda. We are so happy to be back with you guys going over our December TBR. Thank you guys for being incredibly understanding. Last week we weren't able to record, but now we're back this week and we are ready to show you guys what books we are most excited to read this month.
Somehow it is the last month of 2022, which is absolutely insane. Today we've got some holiday books along with books that we're currently reading in series, so we're just gonna go ahead and get started.
Okay, so first up, we actually just got sent these two books. This is The Flight Before Christmas by Kate Stewart. Jennifer P. sent us these. She wrote us a note. It says, "Merry Christmas. Thank you for sharing your love of books with us on YouTube," from Jennifer P. So thank you very much, Jennifer P. We actually talked about this.
Yes.
That this was like one of the main Christmas books we want to read this month.
This was the only one that I was going to buy specifically to read this month. So the fact that we have it now, I'm so ecstatic to start it.
And Kate Stewart, you guys know, we absolutely loved the Ravenhood trilogy. So, I mean, I'm very excited about this.
I'm so hyped. It says an unexpected romantic dramedy, which just sounds so good. Also, this cover.
The cover is so beautiful.
You're like, look at mine.
Mine's better. Thank you very much, Jennifer P. We are definitely going to be reading these books this month. Tonight, right now.
Jennifer!
She knew.
Another Christmassy one I have is In a Holidays by Christina Lauren. You read this one last year and liked it.
That was probably my favorite one I read out of all the Christmas books I read last year.
Yes, so I'm finally going to read it and I'm very excited. This one specifically reminds me of a Hallmark movie. I think there's some time travel involved, and on the top it just says, "One Christmas wish, two brothers, and a lifetime of hope are on the line." We do love Christina Lauren, so this is one that I'm definitely going to read closer to Christmas to get me in the holiday spirit.
I think anything two brothers, I'm in, you know?
Yeah, I agree.
Tell me the tea. I love it. So I definitely want to read The Santa Suit by Mary Kate Andrews. I just got this one in a recent video. It says, "'Tis the season for holiday cheer and small town secrets. The magic of Christmas makes miracles happen, and Ivy might find more than she ever thought possible. A welcoming town, a family reunited, a mystery solved, and a second chance at love." So it sounds like kind of cute, but like mysterious at the same time. And we've been reading mystery thrillers. This cover is also very beautiful. I actually have it showcased on my shelf right now just to get me in the holiday spirit.
So the next one I have is The Bear and the Nightingale by Catherine Arden, and this one I've seen a couple times but not too often, and this one has the perfect setting for December. This takes place in winter in Russia, so that just sounds magical. At the top it says, "A beautiful deep winter story full of magic and monsters and the sharp edges of growing up." I believe this is a fantasy story. It's like a little cabin in the middle of Russia while it's snowing. Like, I feel like that's the perfect winter setting.
I'm just thinking of Stranger Things.
Yeah, this is this author's debut novel, so if I really like it, I want to read more of her writing. I did get this one at Goodwill actually, so it's thrifted. I'm very excited to read it, and I think this will be another good winter one.
Here I have Christmas Shopaholic by Sophie Kinsella. I have so many Sophie Kinsella books that I haven't even gotten to yet, but her covers are always so beautiful. I did get this one from Goodwill, 99 cents. I mean, perfect condition. I couldn't leave it there. All of these sound typical Hallmark movie, but this one especially, it seems like our main character, Becky, she's going to have to host this year's Christmas party, so she's feeling like a lot of stress. Her ex rock star boyfriend is like in town with his new pushy girlfriend. It's just like typical Hallmark, and how is she gonna make it? How is she gonna get through it? I don't know. It sounds cute and fun.
And fresh.
And fresh. It'll put me in the spirit. I like all the presents that she's holding on the cover too. So
my next one I believe I got from BookOutlet. It's a YA and it's called Anna and the Apocalypse by Katherine Turner and Barry Waldo. This one, interestingly enough, I was going to unhaul, okay, until I saw a trailer for this movie. So this book is actually inspired by the major motion picture, which is really interesting because it's normally opposite. It's a YA horror comedy about a teenager who faces a zombie apocalypse with her friends. I think that sounds so good.
That does sound good.
And it's Christmassy but with a twist because it's an apocalypse, and I'm very interested. It's a short read. I do want to watch the movie afterward to kind of compare them. We say that about all movie adaptations and we never end up watching it, but this is one that I know I will for the holiday season.
Okay, if you like it, then I'll read it and we'll watch it.
Okay. I mean, it's short too.
It seems good.
Yeah.
And to keep us in that little mystery thriller vibe. Last month, I read every single book that was on my November TBR except for this one. And I wanted to, but there wasn't enough time in the month. This is Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo. I promise I'm gonna get to it this month. I've already started it, and by that I just mean chapter 1, chapter 2, and I'm already really interested. So I'm definitely going to read this. And I feel like you guys were most excited for me to read this last month, and it was the last one I picked up. So y'all know what it's about. 6 dangerous outcasts, 1 impossible heist. These books had a great Black Friday sale on Books A Million that we talked about, and I still can't get over it.
Let us know if any of you guys actually purchased it during that sale, because it was
really good. Yeah.
This next book, you guys, we actually both want to read this month. And when I tell you, we've been talking about reading this since the beginning of the year, since last year this time, but it's actually gonna happen, okay? And it is Project Hail Mary by Andy Weir. This, to me, screams December.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's because we bought it last year in December, so I associate that with this month, but it'll be our first sci-fi. It's supposed to be kind of like suspenseful and thriller-ish.
In the beginning of the year, we would put polls up on Instagram, and you guys would vote on which book we would buddy read, and this one never won. And we did it like 3 or 4 times, so that's why.
That's why.
That's why.
We put it off for so long, but this is the month, you guys. It's big, though.
I hope this is the month.
It's long.
I hope it keeps us entertained.
I think it will. The inside just says, a lone astronaut, an impossible mission, an ally he never imagined. He is the sole survivor on a desperate last chance mission, but I believe he doesn't remember anything. Like, he doesn't know who he is, where he is, why he's in space. So it sounds very, very good. This author also has The Martian, which you just got.
So hopefully we stick with it and actually read it this month. I'm sure we will.
Stay tuned for the wrap-up.
And
we'll talk about it.
Last month, I finally read Scythe by Neil Shusterman. We got to meet the most amazing man out there. This month, I definitely want to continue on with the series and read Thunderhead. I know multiple people have said this one is their favorite in the entire series. I thought the first one was really good, so I'm very excited to see what everyone's talking about and read this one. I can't wait to see where the story goes.
My last 3 books, I'm just gonna kind of group together because it is part of series that I want to finish this month. In November, I was tandem reading the next 2 books I had in the Throne of Glass series, Empire of Storms and Tower of Dawn. I didn't finish them in November, so they're kind of trickling over to this month, but I'm almost done with them. So right after, I am going to read Kingdom of Ash, which is the last book in the Throne of Glass series. This was one of my biggest goals of this year, was reading this entire series, and I'm almost there, so I'm so excited to see how the story ends. This series is incredible. I will wait till I finish everything to give like my final review, but I am just very hyped to see what is gonna go down in this book. Very thick. I mean, almost 1,000 pages. So this might take me all month to read, but she will get read. Also, I am going to finish the I hope to finish the Briar You series this month. I was aiming for the Addicted series, and that just wasn't gonna happen for me. That's okay. I only have 2 left in the Briar You. So I'm very excited to finish off this college romance series because all of them are very solid. Big goals this month.
Oh, yeah. I can't believe that book is almost 1,000 pages.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm the same way though with the Addicted and Calloway Sisters series. I think I'm just gonna have to finish them next year.
Yeah, there's just too many. Yeah, it's fine. It was just like personal goals we set.
Yeah.
That we will not reach.
Yeah. So hopefully we get to all of these.
Last month we were both in a big slump.
Yeah.
Hopefully this month's different, but honestly, who knows? We're kind of just going with the flow.
We didn't even feel it was necessary to record a wrap-up because the books we read were in
the reading vlogs.
Friday's video will be a gift guide for readers, so we are excited to sit down and just talk about fun gifts for readers.
Right. Stay tuned for that. That is going to be it for today's video. If you haven't already, make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. I'm just going to kind of group together because it is part of series that I want to finish this month. So,
yes. I've also heard people have said this audiobook is one of the best audiobooks out there, so I'll definitely want to listen to it while I read it.
Okay, perfect.